the name of my ancestors. Peace forever and always, and welcome to another edition of the Realities Temple on Earth Internet Ministry. Of course, I am the gatekeeper of this particular program, known here on Daily Motion, YouTube, Vimeo, MySpace, and like I say all the time, many other places around the World Wide Web, the Internet. Wherever you find me, I'm known as the mighty. Woo! Angel 707, I am your brother. And hopefully your friend, Talik Ibn Ra. I would like to send this message to the scientific community. I would like to send this message to the community of plastic surgeons. I would like to send this message to the geneticists. I would like just to send this message to the scientists, the plastic surgeons, all those who can combine their wisdom, their knowledge, and create something that is much needed. Brother Talik, what is it that is much needed? Is it world peace? Yeah. Is it a raise in your paycheck? Well, that's nice. But in this particular instance, I would like for the scientists and the plastic surgeons and others that I do not know of and so I can't name, I would like for you to come together, take your talents, and create racial change surgery so people can change their race. Because I want people to be happy. Then we actually know who is who. There is an extreme sickness in the so-called black community, the black neighborhood, among African Americans, whatever you want to call yourself, among the descendants of slaves born in America. There is a sickness whereas they don't want to be black. They don't want to be African. They don't want to be Negro. They don't want to be the descendant of any slaves. So I would like to give them a birthday present, anniversary present, whatever, in the form that you have come together and created race surgery. So they can become the good white people that they always wanted to be. So these black women, you don't have to wear blonde wigs, red wigs, pink wigs, and all this other stuff. You can actually become a Caucasian woman. These black men who don't care nothing about anything African, nothing related to black, nothing related to what your ancestors were, you don't have to worry about it because you can actually be a racist Caucasian person. Ain't that, wouldn't that be fabulous? There are many Negroes, African Americans, that they want to be Caucasians. I have no problem with that. Just like you have gender change surgery where you was born a man or you was born a woman. If you was born a man, they can mess around downstairs and make you a woman even though in reality you still a man. I don't care what they change down there, you still a man. And vice versa, if you was born a woman, now you think that you're a man. When it's all said and done, you still what you are. But see, these people are so sick. They just want to imagine, they just want that. So I wish there was race change surgery because I want to get rid of y'all. I do. I want to get rid of you. If you want to be Caucasian, go ahead and be fine. That way, you don't have to defend Caucasian people no more. you can be one of them. And so when I talk about racist Caucasian people, I'll be talking about you too. I don't mind you joining and being part of that. That's cool with me. These dark Europeans, they are so sick. That shows you how sick. Do you know if there was such thing as race change surgery? Do you know how long the line would be? Because you have these individuals that's sick. And not only that, you will have Caucasian people want to be black. That's sort of sick too. But see, that's a different kind of sickness. At least you come from a so-called race where you're in charge. And if you feel you want to be black, that's sort of different. But with black people, we have become sick because we believe being Caucasian, being white, we've moved on up in the world. We suffer from self-hatred. And this self-hatred has been taught and we've been conditioned to go in that direction mentally for hundreds of years. So why burden a person? Who do not no longer want to be black, African American, Caucasian, who want to leave the so-called race? Why burden them with that when they can have surgery and become the good white man and woman they always wanted to be? Woo! They don't see their sickness. So you don't have to get plastic surgery and cut your nose up no more. Color your hair blonde and maybe flatten out your backside. Oh, y'all like that part. Oh, you'll keep your butt. All the good things that black folks exhibit, you don't mind keeping the big butt and a long penis, you know, all those stereotype stuff they put on us. You don't mind that. But I just don't want to be black. Then I don't have to deal with black issues. Because now I'm Caucasian, right? So let them go, let them be happy. Give them race change surgery so they can be happy. I want you to be happy. I don't want you to be sad and miserable being black every time you look in the mirror. You shame. You have no self-pride in yourself. See, if you really want to be black, if you really want to be African American, if you really want to be a descendant of slaves born in America and have pride in yourself, you don't want to be like your oppressors. I don't care nothing about America. Just like the Jews in Israel, they don't care nothing about Germany. They left Germany and created their own state. Whether you agree with that state or not, they got away from their oppressors. They did not want anything to do with Germany, and they left. I don't want nothing to do with America. I want my own nation. I want my own farmland, my own factories, my own cows and chickens. We need to create our own language. We need money that we put value on with our face on it. We need to get away from those who exploit us. We don't need to be around these Negroes who think they are Caucasian in their mind. That's a sickness. But they are forced to be among us, and they will come among us so they can snitch and tell their massa how we think and what we doing. You know that, but so let them be what they want to be. They want to be Caucasian. Let them be. Let them be sick. Let them go. I could care less. If you are building a nation, if you're building a new country, you don't want your worst. You don't want your sick. Whether that sickness is physical or mental, you don't want your sick. Not in the beginning. You know we can get sick. Now, don't get on my case about, well, man, I'm pro-black. I'm just sick. I'm not talking about, come on now. I love you. I know what your heart is. You know, we get sick. We get hurt. We want to help, but we can't because we sick. But even though you might be physically sick or even mentally sick, as long as you want to build a new nation, you have love for your people, come on, we need our best. These celebrities, these handkerchief heads, like Brother Harvey Superboy said all the time, these handkerchief heads, these dark Europeans, these cool Sambo, let them go, let them give them race surgery, and let them be what they want to be. They don't care anything about their ancestors. You never hear them talk about their ancestors. They might say something during Black History Month. Look, Master, you gave me Black History Month. I talks about black people now on this month. But really, hurry up so we can talk more about you. Because, Master, you is important. You the most important. A black man, a Negro ain't never done nothing. You hear blacks say that all the time. We live in niggerdom. They never have nothing good to say about black people. Let their white self be white. Give them race surgery so they can be the Caucasians they always wanted to be. God bless America. Let them be the patriots they really want to be. Let them feel like they really are related to George Washington. That's so sick. Black as you are, how are you related to George Washington unless he raped your grandmother? Let them be who they are. I could care less. But in the meantime, those of us who don't suffer from this sickness, we suffer from a different sickness. We don't want to unify ourselves so that we can attain a new nation, so that we can create into reality farmland and bring into existence a new language and all these different things, because we are a new people. Let them be the world's most perfect slaves like what they are. Let us be truly free. You don't know what it is, but we can give it to our babies, our children. We won't experience it, but we can give it to our children. Let us be the George Washington to our future generation, so they can look up to us and say, look what our forefathers done. And one thing we didn't do, we maintained pride in ourselves, and we did not get race surgery like the dark Europeans, the Coons, and the Sambos. Man, that's crazy. Jot down your comments. Let's talk about it. This is your brother Talib Gibran Ra. This was and is the Reality's Temple on Earth.